Looks like this is the first match for Marvel Rivals this season, and this is their debut with USC Aiken versus Center.
Starting off, we see bands. We've got a group band coming out from USCA and an Emma Frost band coming out from Center College. First lock is Phoenix for USC Aiken. Folks tuning in, please let me know if the audio is messed up for you. This is our first time on the streaming setup and first time playing this game, so.
Looks like the second match for Center is Magic, and they banned Winter Soldier. I feel like right now the meta is more like where Groot and Wolverine, like I feel like what you see Aiken is trying to do, that the Wolverine meta to dive in is pretty great right now. So they banned Groot so that you could use Wolverine more freely. Looks like Center pick Luna Slow.
It's going to be Powers likely locking that in. I'm hovering over that right now to start things off.
Last band being Mantle.
It's an interesting one. I wonder if they scouted some Mantis information from USCA, because it's not usually a super popular character.
Yeah.
See Big Soup and Star Garden with the Strange and Wanda there. That's going to have a great team up for the Witch.
Looks like a pretty even matchup with 2 supports on both sides, 2 DPS and 2 tanks.
We have another team up in the form of Jay Freak and Blue Ibis, both new players on our roster here this year. That Rocket Revive Station now has, some of those same mines that Penny uses in her kit. Makes it a lot safer.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
Match has started.
New to the game, folks, this is similar to the control point type map from Overwatch. So 3 total points that you might end up playing on. Both teams trying to take control of it and get percentage points. Nearly a pick onto the Phoenix, and it does happen. That's Carp kicking her out on the Namor. Put Center up in this fight. But it's still a lot of sustain. A second pick also from Carp onto that Wolverine. I'm just playing cleanup onto this tank here.
Looks like Center gets the start on the domination point. They're trying to push up, trying to see if they can get some kills and push them back. Wanda has her all ready.
Feeling stronger already. Limitless magic.
This season, the Wanda and Magic team up is pretty great, allowing Wanda to have some long range flexibility. Here goes the
Yeah,
first.
oh, but it gets canceled. Blue Ibis falls. Star Garden falls as well. I believe that's just the Phoenix ult invested here from USC Aiken. Quite an efficient cap for them.
Looks like Center's getting pushed back. They did
Staggered
get
a
our
little bit in the
support.
spawn, yeah. Pause comes out from Big Soup. Maybe there is some sort of technical issue. If it's really bad, someone will text me. Not sure what the issue is here. I'm just gonna put up our fun little technical difficulty screen for a sec while we get this sorted. All right, we know a little bit more about the problem. Brand new game, so a lot of weird issues with it. A couple of our players are stuck in place on their screens. They haven't actually respawned. They're just standing on the point. So we're trying to see if they can get it unfrozen from their perspectives as well. Thank you, NetEase, for this super cool game. Now it's not showing it on our perspective, but I assure you the other folks have a much weirder thing going on theirs.
It
Take
seems
another
like whenever they die, they kind of like froze when they're spectating someone else and they don't respawn. And having not half of your team not being there is a big issue.
Well, we'll see what we can do. I'm gonna put up the other screen again. Seems like that didn't quite solve it. See you in a moment if we can figure this out. Okay, we're back. This game is broken. I'm sorry. It seems like just having folks exit entirely and then rejoin was able to fix it.
It's like restarting the game, fix it completely, and Warner could not get the arc out. That's pretty bad.
Taken out. Certainly these.
With Flume pushing in deep and getting. Looks like we have the.
Perhaps the issues persist. Alright, well, we'll see you back in a sec, folks. I'm sorry about this. We're back, folks. I'm very, very sorry about how long that took to get sorted. Also, I think our scoreboard's been backwards the whole time. That's on me. This game doesn't work, and everything broke. And no one could respawn when we died. But it was on our side, at least mostly, so we're going to go ahead and take an FF on map 1 for Center College. And we did some testing in the meantime, make sure that issue was fixed. So hopefully we shouldn't have that occur again. As we're starting here, we have bands coming through. Center bands Magic and USCA bands Groot. So it looks somewhat similar on USCA's side for their bans and picks as the first round. Who knows how it may have ended? It looked like things were going quite even until we stopped respawning. So this will be the true test of our mettle. What's up?
Looks like it's about the same picks we kind of had for the first one, where we picked Luna Slow and Penny. Except this time they have banned Rocket and we have banned the Thing. Again, going on with the Mantis ban.
Who on their team has a crazy mantis that we're so afraid of? Very interesting.
The right heroes could make all the difference.
Alrighty, pretty similar from center here, but Big Soup swapping over to that Emma who was banned last round, if I'm not mistaken. Flume also gonna be playing that Emma Snow. Emma Frost. What is it? Emma Frost. Luna Snow and Emma Frost. That's not confusing at all.
Be strong together.
For this game, we have, it's kind of like you have a chariot and you have to get it to the end point.
For this one, actually, it's a hybrid, so it's a mix of both. So we're going to start off taking over this point here. Spacebar is pause. I'm very sorry about that. Once we capture that, a payload will be unlocked.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You have to stop them.
Very
Looks
scary
like
Wolverine hanging out up here. Maybe looking to kidnap one of Center's tanks.
Some uninvited guests.
Good medicine. Heavy weapon.
Up on the Punisher here, setting up the turret. A lot of good damage in here. No picks yet. I'm gonna let Center push up a little bit here. Almost getting a pick onto that Penny. Subs from both sides are just getting so much done. Blue Ibis is the first to fall. Center down one. Looks like they might be pushing in USCA. Capitalize on that one pick. Soup staying alive. Might be able to take out. Yes, he does. Take out that Wolverine.
A nice deep freeze.
Perfect. Deploying another turret. Huge damage onto the Penny.
It's like Carb gets the Penny. Punisher does have his all, but they're just cleaning up to get the point.
Heard of Phoenix Fault, but I didn't see it. Might have run into a pillar or something. Range portal comes in. Sharp's gonna pop his ult right into this. Combined with Ibis and Big Soup's ult. He might even be able to out-damage through that Luna.
Wolverine trying to dive in but gets punished without his support.
Both teams investing pretty much everything they have, but they're going to clean that up.
Looks like
Capping
Center
that
gets
point.
first point and they get the payload.
Into the castle. No worries.
Just some sort of squirrel monster or something.
Be your best self.
Yeah. Sick.
Just like the USC is backing up to trying to regroup before they have an interaction. Wanda team up with Strange is something we're seeing again. And it's playing out really nicely, having some long range flexibility. Punisher does go down when Wolverine pushes in.
I am strengthened for battle.
Thanks.
Center's doing huge damage in these fights, but without being able to take out the subs from USCA, they might not be able to advance here.
I am ready to put on a show.
Oh, just barely fails to get Blue Ibis alive for that. Star Garden able to get a pick with the ult. The dash out though. That Cloak and Dagger ult is still active on the ground. Ooh, 22 health, almost gets the health pack. Very unfortunate. Definitely looks like USC Aiken's fight here.
One couldn't win without the other.
Center having to back down,
A disappearing.
trying to regroup, waiting for all players to respawn before they can go in.
Ult's looking pretty even between the two teams. It's just going to come down to how people use it. Both tank ults here at the center.
We're getting stuck.
I suppose that helps.
Wolverine trying to drive in, gets punished by Sue.
Not even Dracula can
I am ready to put on a show.
The ult?
Luna does stop Big Sue from getting value from his
Phoenix ult. Maybe it's glitched out. I don't know. Ooh, trying to take out Flume. And that ult doesn't quite happen. Let's get traded though.
They do get both our supports, which is really back for center.
Center with one more ult, and soon to be two more ults than what USC Aiken has.
Just waiting to regroup before they can hit again.
Chaos control. Repeat it with magic. I sense it.
We do have the Wanda ult. The Luna ult goes Wanda ult coming.
Oh, so
Oh,
unfortunate.
unfortunate.
Ours popping ult as well. That ult advantage now evaporating for center.
They did switch to Penny, so the team up is not out there for Wanda.
Mine's in place.
Ours now swapping to BP. Maybe looking for a cheeky pick onto a sub on the card. That could be
Right,
just
flag
what
on the
center
flag.
needs.
Down to 30 seconds.
At least some disruption.
They're
Be
trying to
enough
flank on the
to
side,
call out a tank.
which is helping center.
The Hella ult.
Us against the world.
3, 6, 7. To get that ult off. Game, but Park does fall. Ooh. Bloom with a massive ult into center. That is definitely going to stop things. Our Buck the only one left alive and no real way to get to point.
The current score is
I feel like the Luna saved USC multiple times, not letting
time to
it
switch
send
things up,
get
including
to the
which
payload.
side you're on.
It's time to switch
You'll need
sides.
a top-notch team to win this one.
Switching things up, they are going with Neymar and Wolverine this time. Switching up the tanks too, and the supports, going with Susan, Cloak and Dagger.
Before you attack, get ready. I'm counting on you, friends.
Is that a low-level psychic bond I'm picking up on?
Yeah, I'm connected to the spider that helps me pilot this armor.
How curious. An arachnid's thoughts must be quite jarring to a human.
I've gotten used to them. They don't bother me anymore.
Penny setting
Battle
up
starts in
lines
5,
so that behind the wall,
3.
so that they could get some early damage in.
All you need
Yes,
to do
Center
is
definitely looking to
capture
bunker down here
Got it?
on this
This is gonna hurt.
first point. They need to waste maybe all or at least almost all of their time on this first site. Power swapped over to the Wolverine. Will do huge damage into that Magneto. Suit ultimately claiming the kill. Not a bad start for the Colonels. Everything's going to change once these ultimates come online. Ooh, Big Soup in a rough spot. Did he get healed up?
Getting healed up, getting back.
Got some space. In plane. USC Aiken.
You can see that Froyo is camping on the side, so Wolverine trying to dive in. Looks like they're all trying to get a point. Looks like Froyo finally dived in with the Cloak and Dagger all coming out.
Real
And Big Soup
scrappy.
also
These
comes.
support alts keep folks alive, but Center doesn't have any.
I feel like the Luna ult is really helping USC get to the point. But Center's holding, gonna get ground, not letting USC get in. Unfortunately, Center going down.
Big Soup gonna swap over to that Strange, maybe get a portal off. Does happen, but
They do get the portal in and stop them from getting to the point.
you need a pick too. There it happens.
They get the pick on Froya.
Ooh, Big Soup getting taken out
Also
though.
going down. They do get a pick on the Magneto.
You pick on
Wolverine
Gamma here.
going crazy. And getting another pick on their tank. Phoenix are going.
Big ult coming out from Powers.
Stark also getting a pick on their support. And they're getting back the point.
That's absolutely massive. So much time taken off the clock from that. Of course, UC Aiken doesn't need a whole lot to cap this. Got 2 out of 3 ticks.
Venom.
Here come the bad guys. Anyone willing to I am ready to put on a show. It's fighting time!
Gets their ult out, trying to counter the Luna ult and get some damage.
Start coming out for USC Aiken. Center with only 2 left and no ults. Be proud knowing that they took this down to 30 seconds, though.
Down to 30 seconds. Help get that vehicle to its destination.
Of course, some additional time is going to be put on that clock for USC Aiken. They don't have to push it particularly far. It is getting absolutely
USC
blown up, just so much damage.
So you can try to get early picks so that the center cannot reach.
Suppose that helps.
And Aiken has nearly every ult. Center is going to have to play this very efficiently. It all comes out. No picks, though.
By the eye of Agamotto!
Ooh, that could be huge. Looks like it is.
Your
Combined
time.
with a hella ult. That's going to be it.
4, 2, 1.
Map number 2, going to USC Aiken. I forgot that that's not how that works. I'm sorry. Oops.
So it's 2-2. Oh, hoping center can get a comeback in the next 3 maps.
Looking at the scoreboard here, things look pretty even for the most part. Especially huge damage from Carp and Big Soup.
I think one thing that we're missing right now is that we need to get their supports because
Only
they keep
3
diving.
deaths per support.
Yeah, because they keep diving in, especially with the Wolverine at the start that they were playing, and they could get a lot of value using that. I think that's something that center needs to look on to keep their supports alive and also to get their supports by diving in. I feel like in the end, switching to Wolverine helped a lot to get those picks.
Agreed. All right, we'll be back in just a second, folks. All right, folks, we're back.
The second
Center.
map being Tokyo.
Yep. Third map, if you count that first one. Which we're being super chill about.
They did ban Phoenix, seeing the gameplay from the last match. Ban USC banning Hulk and picking Magic.
It's smart to ban the Phoenix, especially as they're looking to run these flyers, or singular flyer.
Yeah, looking at their phone, they're trying to run on. It would be bad to have a Phoenix, especially seeing last what happened. Them banning Anna Frost and us banning Wolverine. I feel like the Wolverine ban is really good because last time Wolverine driving in and getting our supports was a huge problem.
I'm wondering if Killer Bam here is gonna go with the thing, because Center has locked that in as one of their things, because that Hulk got instantly banned. Killer Bam, a bit of a Hulk specialist. And the thing kind of looks like the Hulk, you know, they're shaped the same.
They're possibly going for the Fantastic Four team up, where Susan can get an extra healing. I feel like that would be nice for Center. This time we didn't see the Mantis
The
ban.
right heroes could make all
Let's
the
see
difference.
if we can see that USC plays Mantis.
As much as I'd like us to win this, I'd like to see a crazy Mantis too, you know, and it doesn't look like that's what's happening. But we may see triple sup on both teams here, which is just gross. 0 DPS for USC Aiken. You know, this game is so new and we are already in GOATS meta. You know, that's not what you want to see. But a little bit of that is just this map being a little strange.
No DPS
We'll be coming in 30 seconds. Stay strong.
The Center's got one. Powers on the Squirrel Girl. Not sure if that's what we're going to keep or not. Obviously, much more total damage per second than the Black Panther was going to do. Yeah, we'll see if we keep this. This could be decent.
I'm perfectly happy how I am.
The battle
Hoping
starts
these
in
two
5,
tanks can maybe
4,
dive a couple of
3,
subs
2,
on the side of
1.
USC Aiken, but with 3 subs available, then they're just going to be fighting the whole game.
like Captain America is more like a dive tank, kind of like a mix of DPS and tank, which will help Center out.
Jake Freaky on that tap. Ooh, called out. Gets out alive though. Great job.
That's what Center is trying to do, to try to get, like, dive in. But I feel like not banning good this time, and having been blocked by the wall, is really bad for Center supports to keep their tanks alive.
Be strong together. Thanks so much.
You might see a switch to Wolverine to deal with the walls.
A nice deep freeze. Now I see them. Bionic burst.
This map is purely a payload map instead of a hybrid one.
And no sub ults available except for Minimalism able to get out, but
A nice deep freeze.
doesn't quite have the same burst as Luna or Invisible Woman.
I don't have to be center stage. I was worried.
Powers though does get a pick. Center's gonna have better respawns here. can make something work off this.
They're also trying to regain space at this corner.
I am ready to put on a show.
So many ults coming out here.
This isn't all coming out to keep center alive. But we are losing two of our supports dying and having to regroup at their spawn.
I hope we'll see any swaps come out here, because business as usual may not be working here for the Colonels.
I suck.
That's the boost I needed.
He's doing a good job of inserting himself, getting some, poke damage on here. A little bit of pressure on his subs, but hard for him to secure these alone. The left of center not quite there to follow up. Need that damage from Powers to secure a kill.
We have the team going down as well as ours, which is
Only
amazing.
60 seconds left.
Down by a lot of time. Switching to Winter Soldier.
Starting out here on the Bucky. And so quickly charging this ultimate, already to 86%. He's banking on that Bucky ult to start securing some picks.
By the eye of
Rocket all coming in to keep them alive. And the thing are coming up and coming and stunning most of the USC players. Huge value.
Unfortunately,
I am ready to put on a show.
isn't falling. Jay Freaky looking for that pick onto the Luna, doesn't quite happen.
The Luna ult is helping USC keep their ground, especially with the group walls, which does not let center keep their support and their gas line.
Real tricky, just these subs alive, and they're such small health pools.
The current score is
Not what you want to see as center on that first push. Still possible, but
time to switch things
they'd have to have quite a miraculous hold, basically holding them in spawn.
You'll need a top-notch team to win this one.
I feel like USC did a pretty good job at trying, playing 3 tanks and 3 supports to keep their ground, especially on a map that's pretty thin and not really many choices to go flank from the side.
coming through.
30
Seen
seconds
some
before you
changes
attack.
here.
Get ready.
I'm gonna keep accidentally taking screenshots because one of the buttons I
You're
need is
here.
next to that.
Good thing I replaced most of the metal components in my armor with carbon nanotubes a while back.
On the Iron Man.
Copper wire is all I need to string.
Was maybe expecting a penny from center here, just knowing that they need to hold up close for so long. We don't actually see that.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2,
We're going with the single
1.
tank.
Them, snowball fight. Franklin and Malcolm. Miss this. Be strong together. Help get that vehicle to its destination.
So Magic
no.
diving in and getting both our supports, which is pretty
Huge
big.
dive from USC Aiken. That might just be enough to seal the deal right off of that. We might see if someone on center side can maybe swap to Strange real quick, put that portal down, but even with, yeah, not going to be possible. That's
Final score.
GG's, folks.
Does not have enough time, that's GG. feel like this was a lot of diving in from the opponents and from the continuity were supposed to last. Looking forward to a great season. And now the team can do much more. It was their first match, which was a bit unfortunate, but
lots of room for growth and a lot of great moments in those first two maps. Less so in this one, but that's okay. Yeah, join us for a second one next Sunday. We'll also have Rocket League playing here today at 5 o'clock. Yeah, thanks so much for tuning in. Bye.